I would like, if you will, to give us a breakdown on how it's possible to put a book together, and in your case in 21 days, but how can a person go from picking a title to outlining the book to doing the writing to all these different things in the course of 30 days? What does that look like?
Whenever I used to go on these podcasts, like 4 or 5 months ago, and when people used to ask me this question, the answer used to be something different. But after ChatGPT, everything has changed. So I'm going to give you both of these answers. If you're going to go with the traditional way of writing the book yourself, it can take maybe 1, 2, 3 months, depending on how much time you are giving. Like when I used to write my first book, I used to give like 14 to 16 hours in just writing every single day. I had no option. But now with ChatGPT, it has completely changed the game. You can easily write an entire book in less than 7 days. Of course, that book is going to be not a good book, but you can definitely make some changes. What I've personally seen that most of the people, they struggle. I've seen writer's block, right? And I've seen that writer's block is real. It happens with seasoned writers as well. And but with ChatGPT, it can really break or demolish all of the writer's blocks you have. So let me lay out the steps that are involved in writing a really good book. The first step is you must understand these 4 elements. And I call it the outline quadrant. So in this outline quadrant, there are 4 elements. The first is the book idea, right? Of course, you have the book idea. The second is why you want to write a book, because this is going to define the entire structure of the book, right? For an example, if your goal is to generate leads, then you would be writing the book in another way. If your goal is to maybe build your brand, then you're going to write the book in another way. The third is the readers, because you need to understand that you are not writing the book for yourself. You are writing it for an end reader who is still on point A, wanted to go to point B. So you have to keep the reader in your mind, and for that, you also have to do some research on the reader. Means what kind of pain they are experiencing, what kind of struggle they're having if they haven't read your book yet, what kind of things they will be achieving, what they would be doing just after reading the book. All of these things you must understand it. And you can join a lot of Facebook groups, like on your relevant readers and target audience, to ask the questions. You can post in, and I've done it myself. Like once you post it, like in a really good active group, you can get hundreds and hundreds of comments, right, directly from your actual target audience. So you can do some market research on that. So idea, why, readers. And the fourth element is hook, or an angle, like how your book is going to be different from all the other books on the same topic. There could be hundreds, if not thousands, of books on the same topic. Why your book? So what
That's
you
a
can
great
do,
question.
yeah, the easiest way I've seen to stand your book apart from the other books is list down like top 50 books on your topic. Like go on Amazon, find out, for example, if you're writing a book about leadership, go on leadership category on Amazon, find out top 50 books, check out all the reviews, and go for usually 3 to 4 star reviews. Don't go for 5 star or 1 or 2 stars. These 3 or 4 star reviews, actually, if you're going to go through it, they're going to tell you like exactly what is good inside the book and what is bad inside the book and what is missing in the book. And
Wow.
you can add those missing elements in the book, and that can be the hook of your book. Like this is how you can actually distinguish your book from the other books on the topic. And why I said only top 50 books, because these books are selling. People are actually buying those books actively. So you want to just copy exactly what is succeeding in the Amazon's marketplace, and actually you can take it and rewrite. I'm not saying, I don't want to say rewrite, but basically take some ideas, inspiration, and then actually use your expertise, your experience, and your story, and write the entire book accordingly. So
Mm.
these 4 elements combined, you should have it. Like the book outline quadrant is then going to help you create the book outline.
Yes.
So nowadays, what you can do is, once you have these 4 elements, you can simply go to ChatGPT, right? And if people don't know exactly what ChatGPT is, it is kind of an AI software that can produce content based on your prompt. You simply can provide, hey, just tell me exactly. For example, build a grocery list for me if I want to lose 10 pounds in 1 month, and I'm a
Mhm.
vegan. It can actually provide that. This is how ChatGPT is very, very powerful nowadays.
Oh yeah.
And so you can go over there and you can feed these four elements information over there. Like, I'm writing a leadership book. I'm writing it because I want to get speaking gigs, and then I'm writing it for this type of readers, right? And they're experiencing these kind of pain,
Wow.
and these are things that I want to include, and these are things that I don't want to include in the book, which is the hook part. Just,
Yes.
and based on this, can you please create a book outline for me?
Whoa.
And then ChatGPT is going to create the book outline for you. And if you're not happy, just simply retry it, and then it can give you some more variations.
Yeah.
You might not like the outline, you might like the outline, but based on that, like, just because it is a chat, you can add, hey, I don't like chapter number 3, can you please replace it with this topic, like,
Mhm.
based on your expertise. And it can actually rewrite it, and the outline is going to be so detailed. Like, it can tell you, like, chapter number 1, subchapter 1, subchapter 2, 3, 4, 5, chapter number 2, subchapter 1. So it can provide you the entire outline in just 5 to 10 minutes, right? And this is why people get stuck. Like, they don't start with the book outline, and once you have the outline ready, you start using the chat gpt to go one by one, right? For
Yeah.
example, the subchapter 1, if it is, you should have a great vision, or a great culture in the company to have in the form of leadership. You can just take it and then ask ChatGPT, hey, write 2,500 words on this, which is a subchapter 1 of this book. Can you please write it and also add this information, and please don't include this, and then just simply type it. It can produce the entire thing.
Yes.
Again, I won't recommend people to just simply copy and paste everything. In the first place, I would recommend you to just simply take all of those information, put it in the Word document, right? Keep arranging it, and then once the manuscript is done, then you just have to modify it based on
Mhm.
your experience and expertise. So you have the first draft ready just with the help of ChatGPT, and now it's up to you, like, how you can make changes to the actual book's manuscript based on your experience and expertise. So it's gonna really, really speed up the entire process. It can 100x the entire writing process, and you can easily write the book in 7 to 10 days. Actually, I
Wow.
created a step-by-step video on how I created an entire book in less than 10 minutes. I did it on my YouTube channel. But of course, it wasn't a good book, but I just demonstrated that how it is possible to write even entire book in just 10 minutes. But if you give it 7 to 10 days, it can write a really, really, really good book. So yeah, this is the process as of now, like, which I've seen, which is working really good. Just check it out, like, give it a try. Maybe at least create a book outline. That could be one actionable item for the listeners today. Just go explore ChatGPT. Just create your book outline using ChatGPT. That could be one action item for the listeners.